Welcome to the Ferndale Storage Terminal, owned and operated by Petrogas. We are committed to providing everyone with a safe work environment. Please pay close attention to this safety video. We want you to adopt and employ the safe work practices presented here. Let's all work safely here today so that we can all go home to our families tonight. The Ferndale Terminal is a facility for the temporary storage of propane and butane, known as a liquefied petroleum gas, or LPG. Product moves into and out of this facility by truck, rail car, pipeline, and ship. Whether you are here for a short visit or a long construction project, we want you and all who work around you to be safe. To ensure that, we've established some important safety rules for you to follow so we can all go home the same way we arrived, uninjured. At Petrogas, the health and safety of our people and the public is a core value. It is the top priority for all managers, supervisors, employees, and contractors performing work at the Petrogas Ferndale Terminal. We believe all incidents are preventable and safety is everyone's responsibility. To accomplish this, Petrogas commits that employees and contractors performing work at our operations will conduct their work in accordance with the health and safety laws of any jurisdiction in which they are working, as well as the policies described in the Petrogas Environmental, Occupational Health, and Safety Management System. Accordingly, it is Petrogas's policy to consciously and systematically assess and mitigate hazards in the workplace, perform our work safely by using the right equipment and protective apparel, ensure all workers are properly trained to perform their work competently and safely, respond quickly and carefully to help others in the event of an incident, report and thoroughly investigate all work-related incidents, near misses, injuries, occupational illnesses, and non-conformances. Additionally, every person has stop work authority at the Ferndale Terminal. While you are here, you have the right and the responsibility to stop any work that you see being done in an unsafe manner without fear of repercussion. These are the keys to maintaining a safe, reliable, and productive workplace. Safety starts right at the main gate. Along with fencing and lighting, cameras throughout the plant monitor the premises to keep it secure and safe. The security officer at the gate will confirm approval of your entry and may subject your vehicle to a search. Because the Ferndale Terminal is a maritime facility, we adhere to security regulations established by the Maritime Transportation Security Act of 2002. The purpose of these regulations is to prevent a potential maritime security incident. All persons must be in possession of a Transportation Worker Identification Credential Card, also known as a TWIC card. Otherwise, you must be escorted. Security will advise you to the authorized parking locations. Do note, back-in parking is required at the facility. When the time comes to exit the facility, please pull up closely to the gate you entered and it will open automatically, or by the security officer on duty. When not in an office, vehicle, or the main parking lot, all personnel must wear flame-retardant clothing, approved safety shoes, safety glasses, and a hard hat. Hearing protection and sometimes double hearing protection is mandatory where signs are posted to indicate a high noise area. Additional PPE may be required for specific job tasks. Cameras, firearms, illegal drugs, or alcohol are not permitted. Smoking is only permitted in designated smoking areas. Make certain that all CB radios, cell phones, and non-intrinsically safe devices such as electronic handheld devices are turned off prior to entering the process area. If you have permission to drive a vehicle, the maximum speed limit in the facility is 5 miles per hour. Pedestrians always have the right-of-way. Do not drive vehicles into process areas without a hot work permit. Additionally, a safe work permit and proper air monitoring will be required when entering these areas in a vehicle. Be especially safety conscious at the loading rack. Do not proceed through the loading rack with your vehicle if the red light is illuminated, unless permitted to do so by a Petrogas operator. You may proceed through the area with caution if the green light is illuminated. Be aware of the location of emergency shutdown switches. Anyone who notices an unsafe condition can operate the shutdown switch. Fire extinguishers and monitors are located throughout the plant for use in an emergency. Process safety management regulations mandate that you are aware of the physical hazards which may be present at our facility, which include large quantity of gases or liquids that are highly flammable, under pressure, or extremely cold, high voltage electrical energy, loud noises around the compressors, and hazardous chemicals. Safety data sheets are available for all hazardous chemicals used in our operations. These documents are stored electronically and can be obtained through the control room or safety department. Individuals are required to provide a safety data sheet or SDS for each hazardous material they bring into our facility. For the safety of everyone, the facility uses state-of-the-art emergency notification and crisis communication systems designed to alert individuals throughout the facility of any potential hazard requiring immediate action. In the event of a hydrocarbon detection, a warbling alarm will sound over a facility-wide PA system, followed by an automated verbal announcement indicating the location of the alarm. Additionally, a blue strobe light will be illuminated on the visual alarm indicator. Non-Petrogas personnel should immediately extinguish all flames and ignition sources, stop work, and walk to a designated standby location. If a potential hazard has been identified that requires the need to shelter in place, an alarm resembling the sound of an electric air raid siren will be activated, followed by an automated verbal announcement. Additionally, a white strobe light will be illuminated on the visual alarm indicator. All persons shall seek safety within a nearby building and stand by. Additional details of the hazard will be communicated via the facility radio system. In the event an evacuation of the facility is required, powerful sirens will sound, followed by an automated verbal announcement. An evacuation is also communicated by illumination of a red strobe on the visual alarm indicator. Upon hearing the alarm, non-Petrogas personnel should immediately extinguish all flames and ignition sources, stop work, and immediately walk to the nearest rally point outside of the facility. The Ferndale terminal has 3 primary rally points: the main gate, the contractor gate, and the gate accessing the road to the pier. The secondary rally point is located at the Ferndale Refinery Gate, approximately 1/4 mile east of rally point number 1. Windsocks throughout the facility indicate wind direction. Examine the situation and the safest evacuation route for you. A Petrogas employee will conduct roll call of all personnel and provide additional instructions. When the emergency has ended, an all-clear tone will be activated throughout the facility's PA system, followed by an automated verbal announcement. Additionally, a green strobe light will be illuminated on the visual alarm indicator. Petrogas utilizes a program of observation to help ensure that all tasks are done safely and according to procedure. While on the worksite, you may be asked to participate in an observation of work task or have a Petrogas employee perform an on-site inspection. These inspections are an opportunity for Petrogas to ensure that safety processes are being followed on the job site. The employees performing the inspections will provide the results of the inspection and any appropriate feedback to the observed worker. To ensure that Petrogas complies with all regulations, industry best practices, and the policies of our environmental occupational health and safety management system, periodic audits of our operations will be conducted by an independent third party. Petrogas establishes annual performance targets and continuously monitors key occupational health and safety performance indicators to assess how effectively our program is protecting our workers and the public. Activities within the Ferndale terminal are controlled and monitored through the use of a permit to work process, including the use of safe work permits, hot work permits, confined space entry permits, excavation permits, and lockout tagout procedures. All incidents, no matter how minor, must be documented and reported immediately to your Petrogas representative or the safety department. As part of the Petrogas workforce, either employee or contractor, or as a visitor on our location, the management of environmental, occupational health, and safety risk is a responsibility shared by everyone. Each worker is responsible for identifying the hazards in their workplace and indicating corrective actions. Petrogas supports individual and industry efforts to protect the health and safety of workers. We recognize that achieving excellence in health and safety is a process involving continuous improvement over time. Therefore, we welcome and encourage suggestions on ways in which we can improve our environmental, occupational health, and safety management system. Petrogas wants everyone to go home at the end of the day in the same condition they were when they arrived at work. That means we all have to work safely. If you have any questions about the information contained in this safety orientation or on any other subject concerning the Petrogas Ferndale Terminal, please direct them to your Petrogas contact. Thanks, and have a safe day.